Hello guys, it's Mr. L. Welcome, and today we're playing Genshin Impact for PS5. It's the event called Duel Summoner Summit Round 1. Alright, let's see here. So it's mostly gonna be talking, characters doing that, and I'm also gonna be doing part 3. Um, yeah, it's I'm just basically listening and uh, taking in the story of the game. Right? Any questions? Let me know in chat. I hope you enjoy the stream. Hi, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. It says roll a sea of new acquaintances. With the cast of the dice, a series of duels arise in Liyue. Yet the enigma behind the scenes grows ever more peculiar. Oh, it's Chongyun. Guys, he's like my previous main when the game first started. Oh, also, how are you two new viewers doing? I think had a fun day so far. Oh, I see him. I see him. He has a good voice actor though.
Make my escape.
Jeez.
Hey, don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
Changyun, we found you!
Paimon, Traveler. And
And
Hello, I am Kaedahara Kazuha.
hi, I'm Chongyun, an exorcist from Liyue.
why is he
Long
calling
story
us
short, this
Kinda
boy
of a
lost his
dog?
friend while they were playing hide and seek.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away, but I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, it could be dangerous to get lost out here in the wilderness.
Is she taken
We'll
by the
look for her
ghost?
too. Did you see which direction she went? Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit when I was counting. She went that way. Okay, then let's start looking in that direction.
Why do we have to? It's like we just want to talk to Chongyun. Yeah, now you gotta help someone. So he missed.
Little you? Little you? Where are you?
A snapped branch and some trampled grass. It looks like the girl was hiding here.
Guess that means we're on the right track. Let's keep going.
Oh, what the hell?
Treasure hoarders again? Oh, let's hope little you didn't run into them. Here, please. Time for a light show.
Place my hammer.
Jeez, that character.
Seriously,
Oh,
why
dang.
are we always running into these guys?
Hey, everyone, have a look at this.
Are those genius invocation cards? Oh, I know that one. It belongs to little you. Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite thing. She takes it with her everywhere. So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father also give her a small box to store the cards?
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Oh, TCG again.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Right, you can locate
Yes.
nearby players.
As long as she still has the box with her, we should be able to determine her location.
Quick, get our casket of tomes out.
What?
Let's see. There's Changyun and little Fang. Aha! There's another player over there. That must be little you.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone so far away. I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw a bunch of really angry-looking guys and I got scared. So I ran and ran till I ended up here.
Don't worry. We've already taken care of the bad guys. But Uwang Hill is full of yin energy. You shouldn't be playing in a place like this. Understand?
Yes, sir. We won't do it again. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for rescuing me.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Hang tight for a moment, and I'll walk you both home.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Guess we use it so often when we're playing cards that it didn't occur to us to use it for anything else. What a nifty little gadget. The Sumeru scholars who invented it must be super brainy. Oh, by the way, Changyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it! I let a thief slip right through my fingers. Whoa. Deep breaths. Stay calm.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what his intentions were. If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same terms, I doubt I'd have sensed anything untoward either.
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands on it.
Did he happen to say anything after he got the card back?
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks. But I did hear him grumbling about how far away Inazuma is, and how he wasn't looking forward to the boat journey.
This guy sure talks to himself a lot. Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it. But first, we should stop by the venue.
Then I guess I'll take Little Fong and Little View home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief.
Oh, don't worry, leave the character starter to us.
Sure. I'm counting on you.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get gloomier here after Changyun left? Huh. Come on, let's get out of here.
Is Sean gonna come with us? Hope so. Oh man, these things are. Oh.
Fuse is lit!
What? Not transient books. I should
What
have
an
found.
incredible match. Truly mesmerizing to watch two players compete at such a high level.
What? We missed the final again? Ugh, Paimon was hoping we'd at least get to catch a glimpse of the final round.
You're back. Did you find Chongyun? Everything go smoothly?
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu Tao, did you win your match?
Of course! It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good old wham bam I'd like to thank my fam!
She's so happy. I like her.
My opponent was no
I didn't just like her
pushover.
voice.
We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down to the decisive round. I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters in the audience. both visible and invisible. Wink, wink. Can you guess what happened next?
What happened?
Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice from my hands and shouted my battle cry at the top of my lungs.
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion. It was all over before I could say, "Pyre, pyre, pants on fire."
Huh?
Wow!
Amazing.
Sounds like your poem worked like a charm!
Director Who's playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest. With a little luck beneath her wings, she soared above the competition.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success. Wouldn't you agree, Traveler?
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte! Finished with your business meeting?
Yep. I have to say, the Tianquan has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, I'm kinda envious of Baiwen now. Oh, wow. You must be Kaidahara Kazuha.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes Club. I remember when you made the headlines of the Steambird. Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the public imagination in Fontaine for some time.
My oh my, I had no idea I was up against such a legendary warrior in our card duel earlier.
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make so many new friends.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose that I treat everyone to a meal to mark the occasion, if it pleases you all.
Oh? Sounds like it's victory meal time. Count me in.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
See you later.
This is great! We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before heading off to Inazuma tomorrow.
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the Card Snatcher?
Sure did! Investigating is what we do best! Well, okay, guess luck played a part in it too.
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you to Inazuma.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for a surprise inspection!
You really care for students.
I've also heard some things about this card snatcher you're pursuing.
Already? Wow, nothing gets past Ningguang, huh?
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare and bears an image of a treasure chest. Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. So I looked into them briefly to see whether there was any genuine commercial value in them. I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. There's not a single one left in all of Liyue. Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits. But once I heard more, I realized it must be the thief you are after.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure. All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
The mystery of this Card Snatcher gets more baffling at every turn.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets sooner or later.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often it is encounters with the unexpected that make the journey all the more interesting. For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all around Tevat.
Quest completed. Nice. Now we're cards have grievances begun. Wait until the following day 8 to 10 o'clock. These duels are once in a century. Each table is a storm of activity, and old grudges will be settled on this day. Alright, let's see it. Oh,
By the way, does Captain Beto play Genius Invocation TCG by any chance?
Yes. In fact, she's one of the best in the whole Crux fleet.
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beto's.
Oh.
I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so far I've never had the chance.
Sure. But please be gentle when you
Please be gentle.
inevitably defeat her in Genius Invocation.
oh, this is the minigames are here. Oh,
Hi there, my name's Charlotte. I'm a reporter for the Steambird. Could I borrow a moment of your time for a brief interview?
Sure, go ahead.
You made a promising start in this competition, leaving many contenders in the dust on your way to the finals, before narrowly missing out on a championship win when you lost to director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It must be difficult for you knowing how close you came to victory. With this in mind, would you like to share your thoughts on how the final match played out?
Sorry, do you want an answer for the media, or do you want my actual thoughts?
I'd like to hear your actual thoughts, of course.
Well,
that's someone made
I've always said that playing cards is 70% skill and 30% luck. But when your opponent rolls 6 dice of the same element at once, there's no coming back from that. Not even with Adeptus level skills. So there was no hope for a mere adventurer like me.
Luck. Crazy. Oh, exactly. He does look nice.
Last night was so much fun! Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone. Hopefully, we'll find someone in Inazuma to treat us to a meal too!
Chatting?
What do we
From what I
do?
saw, you were eating the entire time, Paimon.
Hey!
Where is she?
Not the entire time!
Oh. Okay. He's wait. Rito. The heck? How is it in Inazuma too? How do they have a festival like in that many countries?
Whoa, look! Promo
Oh, 'cause there's
posters
no money in it.
everywhere from the moment you arrive in the harbor! Paimon gets more and more curious about the two inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's all sorts of wild speculations about them. Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say that they're not actually the inventors at all. By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations?
Huh? Heard of it?
Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player. It's quite fascinating. I made sure to read it before coming on this trip. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous than the last.
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward to deny these rumors. But that only fueled the debate further, and the book's sales skyrocketed. It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has become so popular. Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more copies after this.
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind all
Fox Lady.
this.
Fox Lady?
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her editors to use this event to boost light novel sales.
Oh,
Wait,
yes,
tofu?
I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be drinking coffee and talking about newspaper sales.
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
Cards have grievances to be done. Alright, let's look the first
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on this trip whether you wanted to or not. Huh? Wait. Is
What the heck?
that who Paimon thinks it is? It's
Why is she in the wild?
Traveler, Paimon,
Oh, nice.
we meet again.
Oh? Who is this?
Allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few days. Anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A. She's Inazuma's Archon.
What? You mean Her Excellency, the
Her
Almighty
Excellency.
Narukami Ogosho?
Osho, the God of Thunder.
Hello. Please forgive me for not recognizing you.
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so formal.
Right. Okay. Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the
It's complete.
last.
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and festivities, along with everybody else.
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food. And Miko didn't want you to miss out.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by me.
She's
Definitely.
probably fine. Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous places we visited, too. So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament matches.
Well, in fact, I myself am competing in the tournament.
What?
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card games are like in this day and age.
How's the tournament been?
I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
The semifinals? That's amazing! So when's your next match?
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended. The reason being...
The reason being that she lost to me. And when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was quite a humiliating defeat.
How unfortunate.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
What tricks?
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
Tenchuko.
What a unique friendship.
You're right, though. I should make an effort to get out more. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However,
Well, it's your
it
fault.
seems that some people continue to fear the divine light, just as before. In some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands
Goodness.
shaking, hesitant to play their cards.
They were
Now that I
scared.
think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
You can't blame. Oh, okay.
Oh, dear, dear.
Dear, dear.
Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it. I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that divine priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent in the finals?
On one side will be your erstwhile comrade-in-arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and
The
beautiful.
wise and beautiful.
So, little one, who will you support?
What the heck? Hold on. Okay. We get to see all of them. Oh, hey, Mika.
Good choice.
Miko, come on. No need to put them on the spot like that.
I know. I just wanted to see how they'd react. The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow finalist, do pass on my regards.
Miko, the people of Inazuma are afraid of me.
And for good reason, no?
For good reason.
A bolt of lightning from you would make even my fur stand on end.
You know I would never do such a thing.
Nor would I eat anyone. Yet a writer of mine seems convinced that I'd turn into an evil kitsune and eat him alive if he doesn't submit his drafts on time. Honestly, where do people get these ideas? Although to be fair, after I learned that he was afraid of me, I did start acting like I might actually eat him. Needless to say, his punctuality is now improving with each draft.
Are you guys so close?
I should really make a decision. For her sake.
Fingers crossed he comes down.
All the world holds dear
Alright,
is but a
good.
backdrop of constant motion. I stand before alone and unchanging.
Hey.
Hey, compadre! And flying lavender melon.
Hey.
Bull chucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
You're too confident to it.
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito?
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the grand prize.
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I got matched against a strong opponent in the first round. Besides, it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady? Sandy
ma'am.
Mamma Mia, whatever her name was?
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking card backs. I lost my match because my backs were whack.
But the style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do with each other.
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll definitely draw a better hand.
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely on your own skill.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in,
I think Shinobu has a point.
See? She agrees.
All right, that's it. I know how to settle this. We're gonna play a match. Right now, you and me. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck of yours, no matter who uses it.
Hey, quit busting my chops! Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler? You got time for a match now?
I've got other things to do.
Really? All right, well, some other time then. Just come find me whenever you have some time to play.
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her around? Or, as Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently called her, the
What?
fish lady.
You're one to talk, Lavender Melon.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far. Why don't you ask Kujo Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of managing access to the venue and maintaining order.
Okay. But don't forget about your compadre here, all right? I'll be waiting for you. Hey, compadre! How about a game? You versus me. No problem. Arataki.
Oh, he's really gonna stay there, huh?
Hey, compadre! How about a game?
talk to you.
No problem.
Oh,
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since.
hello, you're very welcome.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Oh, cool.
Goro, good to see you.
Yeah, you have to add another.
Hello, you two. Is there something the matter?
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the finals will be a tough one to beat.
Who are you rooting for, Sarah?
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that she's been eliminated from the tournament, in truth, I don't really care.
Oh, hello, Tune, you're very welcome.
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are on amiable terms, we're
that's
all
good.
friends.
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses.
Hi,
She
Pusher,
hopes that the
welcome to
spirit
stream.
of friendly competition will define Inazuma going forward.
What is that? Feels amazing, man.
Commendable attitude. Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face, don't fall for it. She's likely trying to lead you into a trap.
I mean, I just switch around.
Two generals who were
So I
once
guess I
enemies
have
on the battlefield
this
now
wolf
looking out for
model.
each other.
A while ago, it
Do
was
not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of
His name's
fairness.
Flaffo.
The moment I
model.
saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of
And
competitors,
then maybe later,
I anticipated that she would
switch
make it into the
to
finals to face the almighty Shogun. I've watched every one of her matches.
this one, it
She
says,
constantly adapts her strategy
PewDiePie
and
model.
excels at
So yeah,
employing
multiple
rare
ones.
and unusual tactics. But after the almighty Shogun's loss,
I feel like
I'm afraid that
for now.
Lady Guji may also have caught wind of Kokomi's strategies.
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got
Foxconn
intel on the
Smash-
other
no.
side too? Wow.
His name's Flaffo.
Trust Sarah to make sure everything is fair and above board.
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo. I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
I know that's
Don't
what
mention it.
it looks like.
The match will be starting shortly.
This one has
Please,
multiple
let her know to
skins.
get back to the venue soon.
Looks like him though.
All right, then I'll get going.
Yeah, just multiple ones. It's cool though. Oh, this one looks like Rocket. You're right. I'll keep it for a few more minutes. I usually change it every 30 minutes.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier.
What did Kujo
I
Sara
hope
say?
the final
I
goes
missed.
smoothly. Everything should be fine. As long as that Oni manages to avoid causing a scene.
He's causing a scene? The heck? Right now it's just like the cutscenes of the TCG card games. Oh, they're just talking in the bulletin board. I don't want to play TCG with you. I just don't like playing in general. Let's see. We're supposed to go down there. How are you doing today? Yeah, if I use the other program called Animes, one of the avatars there looks almost like me, but Hispanic version.
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too.
But
Surprise
it's face rigged that I have
The
open right
Kingdom
now.
is
Different
good luck
program.
in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Yes. The soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see Watatsumi
Her
Island.
voice is more
Huh?
smaller
Can
and
you really
cuter
see
than usual.
Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
Well, can you see it?
Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka. And a little further than that, there's Yashiori
I'm
Island.
just Oh, that's good. You're doing good. I'm just trying
Can't
to.
see Watatsumi.
Um,
Even on a perfectly clear day like
I'm
this,
procrastinating on this
you
story
can't
quest,
see
so that's why I'm
Watatsumi
doing
Island
it
from
now.
Narukami Island. Imagine trying to see it when the islands were surrounded by storms. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark clouds of war still linger in some people's
And I
hearts.
procrastinated on Metroid
Even
Dread.
when
I'm
friends
supposed
argue,
to.
they still
I
need
borrowed it
time
like
to reconcile.
about 7 months ago from my friend.
Think of how much time
That's
is
why I'm
needed when
trying
the
to finish it
conflicting
Metroid
sides
Dread.
could never even see each other.
You okay, Kokomi?
Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics.
She said you didn't join the tournament just to play cards.
Yes, I thought you might understand.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Who wins and who loses isn't what's most important. What's important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of Inazuma
Why did they say
watching.
excellence?
Yes, more people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami Island from this day forward. The point I hope to make is, even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing to cooperate and assist one another in the future.
So yeah, this isn't much
Say
gameplay.
that I'm playing
Like,
cards to
when you
help
went
dissolve
last stream,
enmity.
just lots of talking. You're using a simple game of cards to drive major social change. Oh, that's a good
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
reason.
Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too.
Yes, partly.
You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sarah warned us that she'll be a cunning opponent.
Yes.
That
It
fox lady.
seems that you're not the
Goro's
only one who
scared
sees
of
this tournament as a
ordinary
chance to resolve our
Joker.
differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon.
If I
I've
got to
already
this
thought of
part,
a variety of
Inazuma,
stratagems for the
Japan,
match.
Wow, Paimon's
fox
really
lady,
looking forward to the final now.
kinda like Black Belt.
Paimon swears that she's
Goro the fox
actually
right there to
gonna
dress
see
up
it
like a
this
lady.
time, no matter what.
Or like
Paimon won't
a
let herself
mascot,
get
like for a
distracted.
picture.
Not even by all the tasty snacks in Inazuma.
Oh, let me read it. I'm also looking. Oh, good luck, Kokomi.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's why Goro's also nervous when he's around fox lady. Isn't that fur? she's trying to sell like fertilizer, I mean fur lotion or something like that.
Make my escape.
Oh no! Hi, Junior Girl, welcome to stream. Wait. Oh, it's in there.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals,
Question
only
one.
to
I
be
just
stunned by
realized
a
that
crafty opponent.
yesterday or 2 days ago that you're Richard's
that's a
friend
nice
from
title.
his online
The
games.
lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine,
I
right?
asked him about it.
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Talk about a coincidence,
How many
right?
times?
What are the chances?
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kirara here. We got to chatting, and then I found out that she knew you too.
Sorry, you said the card snatcher?
Oh, let Paimon explain.
Card Snatcher? Who's that anyways?
I think I already have some insights regarding the truth of this matter.
Really? That fast?
But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start. Let me put it this way, though. The key to this case is actually Kirara.
Kirara! She's
Huh? Wait,
a good
what?
voice actor voice.
Me? Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same thing.
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. We'll have to continue after the tournament's finished.
Just focus on your match, Coco.
trying to wrap her head around that. If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't find the answer? Oh, is Paimon really
I
as dumb
suddenly
as a
hear a
lavender
dog
melon?
barking, like, behind the wall. Like, you can think about it later.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inazuman Regional Final! Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine versus Sangonamiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonamiya Shrine.
Go. You're like...
Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
We didn't see the card game
Now,
anyway. Why is that?
to find out who will play first.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep. You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's
What
no
did you
need.
say?
I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
Cold greasy mess. What
Round
is it?
one, begin! And the winner is... Sangonamiya Kokomi!
He skipped it 'cause
the
it
Divine
was boring
Priestess from
watching it the whole
Watatsumi
thing.
Island.
She won! Kokomi
Only take 20 minutes to finish.
Whew. Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
Why?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Congrats, Kokomi.
Thank you. Kokomi! That was a real nail-biter, but you did it!
Did you play card games?
That
Sure,
Miko
I
is a
forgot to ask.
crafty one. Pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated. Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning the match around.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting behind my back?
Well, she's
Not at all!
just standing there.
Paimon was
Poster
just
now.
saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun competition. We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How about a rematch?
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play. However,
What are they talking
the
about?
traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you.
Fried tofu what?
I'll go play with Goro instead. It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Now, back to our conversation. Kirara, you've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
Yes, and therein lies the clue.
You mean, Kirara is the card snatcher?
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. A yokai like this.
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the thief. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Really? And what destination is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address, but I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Huh?
Does she
Wait,
fly?
you're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you? I used to hear stories about that when I was curled up on my grandma's lap.
No, I'm only the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. I just like to read light novels and books about military strategy. Divination's not my field. Well, after all I've said so far, have you arrived at the same answer as me?
Let me think. Oh, jeez, this again. The package.
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to Sumeru. The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. The contents were probably genius invocation cards. We've run into Kirara multiple times throughout our trip. We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief here.
Oh.
No, that doesn't seem to be the answer.
Finally, she talks to the traveler. You're welcome. Kira's actions.
That doesn't... No. No.
What? This is the last one.
That...
Package's contents are cards. Kira's actions.
There doesn't seem to be any more leads.
Associate.
Every nation Kirara visits...
Kira's actions, card treasure's actions. The thief is using Komania Express.
No.
What? Cards. And...
Kirara's deliveries contain the treasure chest card backs.
Oh, what the heck?
Yes! You nailed it!
Huh? So the card backs we've been looking for have been right under our noses all along? But there's still one thing that doesn't quite add up. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing doesn't make sense.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved.
So we're trailing that one, but multiple
Yes.
card snatchers.
The person you've been tracking most likely is one member of the group. It seems the other members had already obtained the card backs and sent them together.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those card backs across so many nations would be near impossible for just one person.
With observation.
Why isn't the one we're following ever using Komania Express?
Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment date. Well, that's how I figure it at least. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion, and there were even witnesses. After that, he's been trading or playing to collect the card backs. I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used the mora he was given to arrange shipments with Komania Express as funds to use for trading.
Then there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
Yes, this is a question I'm still grappling with now. What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is hidden behind these card backs?
What's a card
Unfortunately,
back?
there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company ever found out, I'd be fired on the spot. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
Oh no!
We don't want to cause you any trouble, of course. At this point, maybe it would be best for you all to accompany Kirara to Sumeru.
Good idea.
Going to the delivery
Also, the
location
next
is the
part of
only
the
lead
story, I
we're
guess.
following now. And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then Karara could be in
I
danger.
can be the bad guys.
Hey, I know my way around the
Oops,
fight
skip.
too. I haven't had a single package stolen from me since I've started this job.
Yo,
Whenever
shield
someone
though.
picks on me thinking
Wait,
I'd be an
first.
easy target to take packages from, I send them running.
I'm still concerned about your safety.
Let me think about it. All right, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point in Sumeru. But on one condition. You have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
No problem. You got it.
Also, even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
Most true. Absolutely.
Next up, Sumeru. Oh, we're really traveling all over the place this time.
Yeah,
Good
4
luck.
different countries, man.
You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
Oh wow, we finished it fast. Whoa. Okay, there's still like 4 minutes. Let's see what they have to say.
General Kujo, could I have a word with you?
Yes. Congratulations on your victory, Sangonomiya Kokomi.
I wanted to express my gratitude for the helpful advice you
I'd have to say the
provided
whole
before
thing.
the match.
Personally.
It was nothing. Anyone with a good head on their shoulders knows that skill and strategy ultimately determine the winner.
It was unfortunate that you didn't register for the tournament as well.
I'm afraid I'd be no match for you.
Don't say that. You're not so different from me. Seeking chances to hone your skills in the game, considering countermeasures, and competing with others as if they're friends?
Perhaps you have a point. In that case, let's play a match of Genius Invocation before you depart for Narukami.
It would be my pleasure.
Is there an online mode? But I mean, you could just play some other time.
Whoa! That match between Fox Lady and Fish Lady really got my blood racing. The sweat's practically boiling off my forehead.
Yes. I'm sure all of Rito knows how excited you are, but the gang's all waiting for us. We should be heading back now.
They can wait a little longer. At least let my compadre and I play one last match. You can't say no to that. Pretty please.
He really wants me to play.
It's okay, I don't blame you, but you should probably leave.
Okay, fine. Next stream, we'll play with him.
Whoa! That match between Fox
Oops.
Lady and Fish.
Oops.
They can wait a little longer. At least let my compadre.
At the beginning of next stream, we'll
It's
we'll
okay,
play
I
with
don't
him.
blame you.
You
You should
don't wanna see
probably
Grown
leave.
Oni cry.
You don't want to see a grown Oni cry.
That's so sad. Yeah, I want his card, but I kinda don't. But he'll cry. Story. The truth is revealed. What an unpredictable turn of events. Nice, 10 Chrome Gems from daily logins. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, hold on.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification.
I heard you refer to the opponent as a Kitsune yokai earlier. Could you tell me a little more about that? Don't leave out any details. Who knows? Maybe there's something I'll be able to use in my news piece.
Oh, I better not. I'm afraid of saying something wrong. Besides, I'm not really the most qualified yokai to answer questions.
Okay, then maybe you could help explain why a Kitsune would have any interest in fried tofu?
Now your questions are making me hungry. Why don't I just take you to try some Kitsune ramen here in Inazuma?
What's up?
I can explain
Kitsune
while we eat.
ramen. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day.